Why do you dislike him so much?
Because he's fake. He's so fake, lad. Everything's just orchestrated. I've seen him behind the scenes, lad. He's the fakest person.
Oh, you've seen him behind the scenes, and he's not that Ilia Topuria?
He's fake, lad. He's an actor.
Ilia Topuria has taken his criticism of Paddy Pimblett beyond fighting ability, accusing him of putting on a different personality for the cameras. Ilia claims he has seen Paddy away from the spotlight and believes his public image does not match his real character. The accusation has added another layer to their already heated rivalry, which traces back to their previous backstage confrontation.
Over instantly. Paddy opened up by mocking Topuria and claiming that he was obsessed. Topuria shot back with fire, threatening to crush your face right there.
I went to your country, I slap your face, I get at the waist and win. If not, I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna crush your face right here.
It developed fast. Spanish sausage, hand sanitizer boy, mushroom, and insults flew like punches around the press conference.
Their first major confrontation was about more than ordinary pre-fight trash talk. Ilia Topuria felt Paddy Pimblett had repeatedly mocked and targeted him, including through constant social media comments. Paddy's insults were clearly intended to provoke a reaction, and Ilia admitted that they got under his skin. The tension became so intense that Topuria appeared ready for a physical confrontation, setting the stage for an even bigger rivalry as both fighters continued building their careers inside the octagon.
That same night, the world took notice. Dana White praised him, and fighters, they started watching. Topuria wasn't just a contender anymore, he was a threat. But while Ilia was rising, Paddy Pimblett was stalling. That same night, he scrapped by Jared Gordon in a razor-thin decision that fans and media slammed as a robbery.
No strike, and look at this!
While Ilia Topuria was strengthening his reputation with a dominant victory and earning praise from Dana White, Paddy Pimblett was dealing with heavy criticism after his disputed decision went over Jared Gordon. Many fans questioned the result, creating a sharp contrast between the two fighters' performances. Topuria used the controversy to reinforce his belief that Paddy was being overrated, adding even more fuel to their already heated rivalry.
In an interview right after, he was throwing shade at the performance, and this reignited their feud.
I'm sure you saw, but did you happen to watch the Paddy Pimblett fight after this decision?
They give him a Christmas gift right now because he clearly lost the fight.
After Paddy Pimblett's fight with Jared Gordon, Ilia Topuria quickly attacked the result, insisting that Paddy had actually lost the contest. Ilia suggested that the decision was more like an unexpected gift than a deserved victory, directly questioning Paddy's credibility in the lightweight division. The criticism added to the growing public debate around the fight and gave Topuria another reason to challenge Paddy's reputation and status.
It's time for us to talk about the Cold War phase beginning. For over a year, neither fighter publicly addressed the other. At UFC 282, things went pretty quiet, at least on the surface, but behind the scenes, both men were plotting their next moves. Topuria took the momentum and turned it into history. In June of 2023,
that's all right, brother. It's late, Paddy. I must tell you, let's talk about me real fast. I enjoyed tonight's card. I am a fight fan. I saw world title fights. I saw Royval and Van. I never left my seat until you came over the guard.
For more than a year, the rivalry between Ilia Topuria and Paddy Pimblett largely disappeared from the public spotlight, but the tension never truly faded. While Topuria continued rising through the division and established himself as a serious championship threat, the bad blood remained underneath the surface. His eventual title success only made their future clash feel even bigger. Then, at UFC 282, another confrontation outside the cage reignited the feud and gave both fighters more reason to question each other's character.
Till you came over the guardrail. Now, you must have known to some degree that might happen. He's been speaking your name all week. He's been saying, win or lose, me and Paddy are going to handle this sanitizer business. Were you prepared to come over the rail? Did you know you were going to be face-to-face with him tonight?
Yeah, I'm always prepared. I'm always ready to do that. We've got history, you know what I mean?
The confrontation at UFC 282 was more than a brief exchange between two rivals. When Paddy was asked whether he was ready to come over the barrier, he made it clear that he was always prepared for that kind of confrontation. His response suggested that the hostility toward Topuria was not simply an emotional reaction in the moment, but part of a much deeper personal rivalry.
You don't even need to like sell that fight, it sells itself. Like two people who genuinely dislike each other. You don't really get that. We haven't seen that since like...
Paddy Pimblett has described his feelings toward Ilia Topuria as genuine hatred, comparing their tension to some of the most personal rivalries in UFC history. He insists the hostility comes from what he sees as repeated disrespect from Ilia, rather than simply being part of fight promotion. That raises another question, though. Is Paddy's anger completely genuine, or could it also strengthen Ilia's argument that his public persona is carefully crafted?
It could be even McGregor, right? Two people who actually hate each other, because I hate him. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even want to finish him fast. I'd want to finish him with a minute left in the fight after I've elbowed him 700 times. You know what I mean? I'd want to disfigure him.
When he touched you, could you tell anything in that moment? Did you feel his strength? Was there anything when he actually made contact with you?
He didn't get a big push, like he only done a little one, but he feels weak. You know what I mean? And as I say, he's like there.
He was smaller than you, meaningfully. What do you weigh right now?
About 195.
You look good.
Yeah.
What do you think about fighting somebody that you hate? Have you experienced that in the past? Because that can bring out...
When Paddy was asked about the physical contact with Ilia, he brushed it off and questioned his rival's size and strength. The response fit Paddy's usual approach of projecting complete confidence and refusing to give Topuria any psychological advantage. However, that confidence can also be viewed as overconfidence, giving Ilia another angle to attack. Ultimately, their rivalry may come down to which fighter handles the pressure better when the fight becomes real.
Fighting somebody that you hate. Have you experienced that in the past? Because that can bring out a different side.
Oh, yeah.
Big word.
Like, fighting with a lot of emotion. How do you handle that?
I've done it before in my amateur days when I fought someone from a rival gym. Like, it wasn't as personal, but it was big for our city, you know what I mean? I was fighting someone in a gym where we hated each other, and there was a bit of a history. So I'm more motivated when I'm like that, especially the fact that everyone thinks I'll lose. You know what I mean? Everyone thinks that I'll lose. 9 out of 10 people probably think he'll knock me out, and I love proving people wrong.
Paddy Pimblett has explained that strong emotions can motivate him, especially when critics expect him to lose. He enjoys proving doubters wrong and turning their predictions against them. However, that intensity can also become a weakness if it causes him to abandon his strategy or fight recklessly. Paddy has acknowledged making those mistakes before, creating a balance between the emotion that fuels him and the discipline he needs to succeed.
And I love proving people wrong. It just gives me this warm, fuzzy feeling inside, just making people eat their own words.
And what has that been like for you? Because you have been keenly aware of the doubt against Bobby Green. And on your way up, people saying, Paddy's fun, he's got a fun haircut, and he's got a great accent, and he's this exotic, really fun guy, but he just doesn't have it. And you've proved him wrong because you've proven that you have it enough to maybe book this fight for a title next.
Well, people always said I'm not top level, like it was I won't get ranked at first and I won't get top 10. Ends up doing both. People have always said I'll never be champion, but...
Paddy Pimblett has often pointed to the doubters who once claimed he would never reach the rankings or compete among the top fighters. Proving those predictions wrong has become an important part of his story and public image. While that journey has made him popular with fans, Ilia Topuria questions whether Paddy genuinely lives that mindset or has simply built a persona around it.